Hello world, welcome back to Separate 23. Let's play the new adventures of Minnus and Pinback in Norath. In a previous episode, Minnus and Pinback decided it was time to travel to another continent. They had to travel through some treacherous area to get to that other continent. In the process, Minnus was beaten senseless by a bunch of orcs through High Pass Hold. Pinback had to move on, had to keep going and make it to Freeport. Minnus had to go back to Quanos and then work his way back. And he did. So here we are. Let's make sure I got the right one. Yep. But after a treacherous journey, and in Minnus's case, virtually twice, they have both arrived. There's Pinback, yay! These guys are really good friends. But before we take the treacherous journey forward, because we still have to go through the Butcher Block Mountains, we need to make sure that Minnus is bound here. So let's find that soul binder we found for... Alright, Minnus. That soul binder seems to be in the middle of nothing, really. Normally soul binders are near something. You know what? I don't know. Really? I said it. Hail. Bind my soul. Alright. So now I know that one's taken care of. Now I have to wonder if I actually got that accomplished for our boy Pinback. Because I did it. I don't remember seeing it actually happen. Clear. No. That's not the direction I need to go. In fine. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Let me just double check here and make sure you feel yourself bound to the area. Okay, we're good. So now we have to sail through the Ocean of Tears. Lots of boats. Hey man, who do we talk to about getting a boat? There seem to be some strange problems with the boats in this area. The Academy of Arcane Sciences has sent a small team of us to investigate them. If you need to travel to the ocean tiers of the Maritime, I can transport you. Huh. So, no riding of the boat. Okay. I need to travel to the Ocean of Tears. And we must be in the Ocean of Tears now. And I'm going to hear it one more time shortly. Oh, there you are. You must be the other translocator. Are the boats... There seems to be a small problem in the boats in the area. Okay, so we've... So now we're going to travel to Butcher Block. So apparently the All right. Sorry about that, folks. Trying to tell a story here. Trying to prepare to tell a story, anyways. All right. We are in the Butcher Block Mountains together. Robin Hood and Little John run through the forest. Now we're going to get our sew on. And now we're working our way to an orc infestation called Crushbone. Hap. Okay, so that's a NPC pet. I don't think this area, if I remember correctly, is too terribly dangerous. Dagnor's Cauldron. Yeah, but we are going to go the long way, just to make sure. So that's a whelp. More goblin whelps. Racial diversity in Norath is a little tough. Shortly we'll be coming upon a dwarven stronghold. And aside from, so there's this dwarven stronghold, and then there's one that I know of in the Velias area, which we won't see for a year. Make sure my Minnus is behind. All right, we are good. And that's not to say you don't see dwarves in other places. Is that really a guard up there? Interesting. It's not to say they're not in other cities, but they're definitely not a lot in other cities. So you don't see many dwarves or elves in the cities of the Freeman, Freeport, stuff like that. They are a little bit more common. No, I can't think of any. Even in Kinos, dark elves are right out. They earlier when we were making our way through High Hold Pass, yes. There was a dead dark elf by the guards, and most likely what happened there was her invisibility wore off right when she ran by the guards, and they killed her. In this fantasy world, dark elves are inherently evil creatures. They live in a different type of society, and you could look at some various forms of fantasy. Dark elves in the R.A. Salvatore worlds are matriarchal societies that are very complex. But the hero of those books is a dark elf, and he's a good ranger dark elf. He's the one that's different. There have been arguments over the years that the reason that series hadn't been made into a movie series or book or television series of some sort, because it's fun. There's good story behind it, good story arcs behind it. R.A. Salvatore's done a great job with that series, but it's too paralleled to certain racial tensions in the real world. So it's political correctness that keeps it from becoming something that's, enriching of other people's lives because of some details that, there are definitely some parallels, and to me that just helps potentially bring up debate and conversation, which doesn't do anything but help everyone on those subjects, in my opinion. I hate it when you don't go all the way through Minnus. You're following somebody, they go through a door, you go through the door. If they jump off a bridge, you jump off a bridge. Now the question is, let's see, we need to go here to Crushbone. So it seems like we need to go here to Soulbinder. There, that's where we need to go. Oak Stout. All right. One major change they made throughout the years is finding your direction, figuring out which direction you were going. Back in the day, this compass moved constantly. It was just springing around. You had no idea which direction you were going. There was also no map back then. And so you had to figure out the details of where you were, and you would eventually get direction. You would have to try to find out what your direction were actively, and then eventually your skill level would get up and up, and you would eventually get a good sense of direction. Okay, so this, I can't remember the name of this area, but this is the Wood Elf homeland. That's the knowledge portal, and there are 3 lifts. There's one of them. So it's the one we were just at. All right. This is a multi-layered. Oh, this is lift 1. Okay. I've spent much time over here, so I should know it. Unfortunately, this is an area that I have to disconnect my 2 guys because they will walk off the edge and they will die. So once we get up here, there we go. And then I will have to walk both of them individually to the Soulbinder. Alright, Minnus, you stay here. I'll be back. Control F. Soulbinder. Hopefully he's not 4 layers up. Oh, only a couple. High toxicity. Oh, that's not too bad. Hail. Bind my soul. Your turn, Minnus. I don't know why one works and one's not. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, now it's working. Fine. Control F. I was pointing the right direction. All right. Farting rainbows. All these elves everywhere. That's not racial tension, no. Okay. I think having two games with the exact same name is confusing. This software. I almost think it has to do with which one I have on the top at the time. Work. Do your thing, girl. Come on. Add window capture. Let's try this. EverQuest. And then move down. Control. That works. M in find. Let's do this. Are we working? We are. There's the priest of Discord. Let's go see what the priest has to say. Ah, another who admits the path to glory and power lies in discord. I don't really care right now. I might read it one day. But for now, Crushbone, here we come. Crushbone seems like an apt name for a place with a bunch of orcs, doesn't it? It also seems like an apt name for a place that I've spent a lot of time. Apt Is that the right word? Appropriate. That seems better. Okay, so I need to stay out here. This is what we call Orc Hill. Because there's a lot of orcs that spawn in this general area. And it's time for some damage. I don't know what level these guys actually are. Well, that didn't go well. Now Minnus is back in the hospital. Shortly, or for a short period of time anyways. Hi, a little dwarf named Blunder. Alright. So can't jump in as fast as I thought I could, but... apparently my memory is failing me. But fortunately, our soul binding area is pretty close to where we want to be. So now we can play a little experiment here and there. Get ourselves into a solid setup. And it's not really necessary to rush into it. But I have been playing for 2 hours now, and I'm just now getting to the point where I can actually start XPing again. I've got a shaman who is just a little 4/5 of the way to being level 10. Which I really would like to get him up to like 17 by tomorrow. So I got some heavy grinding to do. And while I'm thinking about it, I need some shurikens. Shurikens? Something that he can throw. Let's see. Control F. Fetching supplies. General supplies. Melee augments. Weapons. Whew. That's a lot of people. Who is the... I wish... Yeah, that would be... show group, show raid. I don't need any of that. No. In fine. There you are. Finding the way through this city is a little bit of a challenge. I don't need fletching supplies per se. I need throwing weapons. So I need to hit a weapon merchant. I'm pretty sure of that. Warrior Guild. That's what I'm looking for. Where are you? You're up, aren't you? No. I'm standing at you. That's even better. Weapons. Done. No. Yeah, I don't need you. Fletcher. Same stuff. No. No throwing stars. I wish monks could use bows. Why can't monks use bows? Why? Lots of the same stuff over and over. Melee augments. Wow, those are pricey. And can't even start using them till level 10. Gotta be careful here because it's really easy to walk off the edge of this city. Smithing supplies. Bard's Guild. My phone is going crazy. Backpack. Yeah, I want one more. Wow, I forget about that. AC. Oh, wait, what is that? is directly affected by how much weight I carry. So if I carry too much, my AC suffers really badly. Oh my god. Tailoring supplies. Control F. Elven skeleton's corpse in the city. Okay, interesting. Am I am. Oddly enough, I guess it's the sense of death that it does have a direct effect. I'm going to try here real quick. This place actually does activate my my fear of heights, which is interesting. Those are guild masters, ranger spells, weapons. I'm assuming rangers can use throwing stars. Can I use throwing axes? I can. That may be it then. Those weigh way too much. Okay. Coming back maybe. But I do need something to Alright, yeah. So this is a weapon store. You need to have the kind of weapons I'm looking for. If you don't have them, I might be upset. Bronze knuckles. How much? 322 hand to hand, as opposed to 428 hand to hand. Huh. 322 is pretty fast, at least in comparison to everything else I'm using. Come on, you have to have them. You throwing axe. I feel robbed. Crude coal, recover. That was just way too much. And my soldiers up to me. I haven't. No. Alright, so let's try this. AFK a sec. Kelethin. Is that this place? Kelethin? Where can I buy them? health and greater merchant. So I was in the right spot. Merchant guild, yeah. Cool. Well, according to that, it says you're here. Control F. Merchant. Guild. Yeah, there you are. Oh, it's the Rogue Guild, not the Druid Guild. You were wrong, guy. But I still love you. How do I get there? There's a mysterious forest preventing... Alright. Oh my god, this place is absolutely activating my fear of heights. Badly. And this is not going to go the way I need it to, right? That's what I thought. Alright. This is the way we need to go. Up, over, and down. Let's try now. There we go. Alright. Ooh, almost walked off that edge. I am going to add that back in. I'm starting to think that this is where one of the areas I came into. No, I don't think I made it over here. Where are you? There you are. Please have what I need, Miss Lady. Hallelujah. And 100. Ah, that's wonderful.
How many helms do you have now? War power?
I don't know.
I'll give you 50 piece for them.
Should respawn in time. Yep, we got respawn. Oh, Archmagus is upset. I gotta loot.
All right.
Bozak, I got dibs.
What?
I got dibs on the road.
I can just hear him going, what for your warrior?
And 4 legs drop.
Don't say that.
Did you actually get him to spawn today?
The one this first time. I'm waiting all day for him.
I got him to spawn once on the other instance and drop legs.
That's what you need, man. Try to get a hold of like 2 instances and just bounce back and forth between them. Or even more than that if you can.
I'm burning an archmage.
He's super rare.
Oh, he has a robe on him. You can see it.
You liar.
I'm pretty sure it's only human models that show robes if they're wearing them.
You're delusional, dude.
Yeah.
Dude is just swallowing those bolts. Here's another. I'm gonna loot. Better hurry.
Shit. Bastard.
He dropped legs, didn't he?
Yeah.
How much do you think it takes?
All right, everybody, we're going to call that a video. Thanks for watching. And let me thank everybody that likes and comments on my videos. It makes all the difference. My motto in life is have fun. Please subscribe. This is Jason signing off.